Welcome to Turku Saatanalle VI. Today we have a kind of a veteran name of black thrash genre all the way from Norway. These guys are something that you should be familiar if you're watching the channel. These guys have been defining the genre as it is, and these guys are no youngsters. Welcome Noir or Noir. How can it pronounce in so many ways? Welcome, guys. How has Finland been treating you so far? You're coming from a festival.
It's been good, very white and cold.
So you have a new album coming out. I will ask you both about this, but what can you tell about the new album? People knowing that you've been long enough on the road, so there's been lots of expectations regarding the new album, but what can you tell beforehand?
It's not super big surprises when it comes to the music, maybe. I think we're pretty happy this time. We were not so happy with the previous album just because of the sound. Yeah, the one thing we've done different this time is we only recorded one guitar track. So there's only like one guitar and the bass and drums and vocals. There is no cheating at all in a way. So if there's a guitar solo, you only hear the bass in the background. So that was kind of our way to have some inspiration for this album, just to try to make that sound cool.
All right, thank you. So how would you kind of sell, or what would be your sales pitch about this new album to those who don't know who you are and what you do?
To me, I think it's quite a very unique thing to do, to only record one guitar. It's not been done in a very, very long time, I think. At least in the Norwegian scene, the last band who did it was Dark Throne on Under a Funeral Moon. There's only one guitar there. We're so used to this very saturated sound picture, with it's like a wall of sound that we're used to with the metal music.
Where does your ideas come from? I mean, like, you've been defining the whole black thrash genre for so many years, and I'm personally a fan because of what you do. You are skilled as musicians, but you also have the way of creating music, so it doesn't feel like you are being a copycat of some thrash band and then adding layers from black metal. So where are your ideas coming from?
Well, it's got very much to do with our musical upbringing, I think. In that, I mean the music that we discovered on our own, not the music that our parents gave us when we were 8, I remember when we started playing, to me it was all about, it was not about being creative at all, it was about playing. I just wanted to play,
Thrash metal has been kind of dying underneath the pressure of death metal, which is again doing fine. Black metal has been growing constantly with different various genres, but thrash metal, I mean, look, like the forefathers like Metallica, they've been gone out for a long time. Slayer is getting old. Megadeth is more heavy metal than thrash metal and all that stuff. So do you feel you're obliged to kind of carry the torch, so to speak, with the genre music nowadays?
No, not really. But no, we just do what we do, and I don't even know if we're not really trying to make thrash metal either. We're not trying to be, I don't know, Exodus or something like that.
So how do you cope with other Norwegian black metal bands then again, because you have that strong kind of a black metalish feeling, even though you are not a typical black metal band coming from Norway? I mean, like bands like Immortal, Mayhem, Burzum, Dark Throne and all that stuff. You know all the names, and there is a new generation coming up, but you still stand on your own. How do you cope up with the kind of a pressure? Is there a secret ingredient in our Noir?
No, I don't think there is a secret ingredient. I mean, I feel if I feel pressure from any bands from Norway, it must be the new generation of the thrash metal dudes like Necromantheon, Deathhammer, Inculter, those kinds of bands who sound like we did, or kind of like we did 20 years ago, but they're just playing it much better or tighter in a way. But maybe they're not as ugly, or they're even just as ugly. So if I feel any pressure from bands, it must be some of them.
Where are the lyrics coming from nowadays?
To me, the lyrics are sort of an instrument in the music. It's there to complement the music in a way, and it's I like visual lyrics in a way that creates a kind of landscape to the music, you know. And it ends up being quite poetic, but in a very dark way. And it's there are no not necessarily themes or anything. It's just start writing something that fits the song, and that's it. And it sort of evolves by itself.
So what lies ahead in our Noir? You got the new release out soon, or at least before this interview should be out before the actual release. What's going on then? Lots of touring or what?
Not too much, but we're gonna play live. We like playing live, so we want to do that. And since it's out late April, we're a little bit too late to get a lot of festivals and stuff like that. But we're gonna do a couple of small tours and some festivals here and there. But we're never gonna be the kind of band who does 200 shows a year. You know, we need to do it rarely enough so that we enjoy it. You know.
Okay, if there was one band you could just end up touring or doing a special gig, what would that band be?
I don't know. Autopsy, perhaps.
Yeah, Autopsy are nice. Yeah.
Autopsy is nice band, so get that fact straight. Go check out our Noir whenever you can. These guys won't last forever. They do when they want it to do, and they want to do it good. We thank these fine gentlemen and look forward to see them on stage. So check out to their latest album. Go to see them live when you can, and don't be a douchebag. We can pretty much live by these rules, and don't be a sorry-ass blackbagger either. That's just pathetic. To conclude this interview, thank you for watching, and as always, come back for more stuff to come your way. This is Rauta, Turku Saatanalle VI, out.